What's up, everybody? It's Grim, your future YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, sitting alongside Heel Wife. And we are watching WWE Battle Balls. We just seen the very first matchup on the pre-show of WWE Battleground. Shut up.
And I won.
As you know, in our predictions, we made a little bet, and she won.
And I will be putting up a shoe shelf.
No, you will not. Just because you picked the first match right doesn't mean anything. She picked the first match. It was Breeze Dango versus the Usos, and I can't believe the Usos lost.
I thought it was every match that I win, I get to put up a shoe shelf.
No, you have to win the entire. You have to win the entire thing. Now, we have to react and review the match. What did you think of the match? Super Kick City, bitch! The Usos took Breeze Dango down to Super Kick City, and somehow, right at the end, they were about to win. No, the Usos were about to win. And then Jimmy or Jay, whichever one, jumps off the top, and Tyler Breeze puts his damn knees up right in his gut. Oh, solid steel knees, and then rolls them up. 1, 2, 3. I
thought you said that it was against Brie originally.
I said Breeze
so I was confused
Dango.
when she never came out during the match.
Let me see what I have to deal with.
No, because I said Brie.
All right, shh. The pay-per-view is actually starting now. Hey, we want some Bailey. Hey, I told you we'd be Bailey. I got one right because I picked Bailey.
Well, where was Eva Marie?
Failed there times 2.
She's not going to come out?
No. Why the hell would Eva Marie be on a pay-per-view?
I don't know.
Nobody wants to see that. So she failed it. I picked Bailey and I won. Now let's watch the match. So wait a minute. I picked Bailey and Sasha Banks to win that match. Who did you pick?
Eva Marie.
Eva Marie didn't win, so therefore you didn't win, right? Does that not count as a pick? I mean, technically,
well, I think that
Sasha Banks' team
won. Canceled.
No, it should not be canceled.
It should be canceled.
Should not be canceled. It was a pretty good match. Bailey hit her head pretty hard. And then I thought that Bailey should have got the win in the end, considering it was like her debut on the main roster, right? But guess what? JBL said it's a one-time thing only. She's only there for the match as a cameo appearance, and then they're sending her ass back to NXT. People are pissed. Hey, we want some Bailey. Everybody wants Bailey on the main roster, don't we?
Oh, well, why are they sending her back?
People are pissed. Nobody knows. Why the hell they just brought her up for this one match and now they're shipping her ass back?
Maybe she's, like, really mean behind stage.
Bailey?
I
They
don't know.
bill her gimmick as the happy hugger. I said hugger, not hooker.
But you're usually good at playing who you aren't. The opposite, so maybe behind she's really mean. And they're like...
So wait, are you trying to say that off camera you're actually really nice?
I'm love wife.
No.
People that know me know I'm love wife.
No, therefore you're really heel wife in real life.
So you lost on the New Day.
I was just about to say, the Wyatt family went to war with the New Day.
And I got it right.
No, you didn't.
You
picked the New Day to win, too stupid. I picked the New Day to win, too stupid. And we were both wrong because we're too stupid. The Wyatt family won. And, you know, I thought that the tag titles were on the line in this match. And then, of course, everybody roasts me in the comments. Grim, you're so stupid. The tag titles are not on the line. And I'm like, well, why have the match, too stupid? If you're not going to have the tag titles on the line, why have the match?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the tag titles were not on the line. And that's why the Wyatt family won. And there was a big botch. Big E with the big botch. This is like battle botch. Big E does that little dive outside the ropes, and he fell right on his head at the end.
Big E? Is he the biggest one?
No, he's the little one.
Well, there's 3 of them, right?
Of course, Big E would be the big one.
He was the one on Total Divas, dating Natalia's sister.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, see,
he fell on his head, and it looked like it really hurt. He was really holding his head. And then Xavier Woods took the finish from Bray Wyatt. 1, 2, 3, the Wyatt family. Of course, then they're going to be broke up now that brown-ass Blowman's been drafted to Raw, and the other 2 on SmackDown. Because they're too stupid.
Yeah,
this is why I didn't like the draft.
People are going to forget who they are.
Well, they're still going to have Wyatt and Rowan, and probably Luke Fapper will be back.
Then the other people they're going to get lost. Nobody's going to remember who they are.
Yes, they will.
They will?
I cannot believe that Zack Ryder didn't put up more of a fight against Rusev. Wake up.
I can't believe you're making me watch this. Is it 10:30 yet?
Zack Ryder just lost to Rusev. I really thought that Zack Ryder was going to pull off the upset win right here, but no. He did put up a decent fight. I mean, that drop kick on the outside off the ring barrier, sick. Bro, that was awesome. And then he hit the Rough Rider, but he didn't go for the cover. Zack, what are you doing, man? That's your fucking finish. 1, 2, 3, you could have had him right there. But no, he goes up for the bro drop.
Wait,
and then
he didn't win that match?
Zack Ryder did not win, too stupid. Zack Ryder goes for the bro drop. Rusev puts up the knees, knee right to the armpit. Holy hell, solid steel knee to the armpit, that has to hurt. And then he puts him in the accolade, and somehow Zack Ryder powers out of the accolade. I couldn't believe it. And then guess what happens? What are you laughing at?
No, just your expression.
I look like I'm expanding. I look like I just gained 400 pounds. And then Rusev he just snaps Zack Ryder back in the super accolade.
Right? Rusev is the Russian.
Yes, Rusev is the Russian.
Okay, I just was making sure.
Rusev reclines his ass back in the super accolade, that I call it. And then that was it. Zack had no choice but to tap. But then, out comes Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley didn't do dick, but he came out. Mojo Rawley is Zack Ryder's tag partner from NXT. The Hype Bros. We don't get hype. We stay hype. Well, holy hell, I'm hype. I mean, it's kind of cool that they're putting them together, but I don't know.
And why was Zack Ryder dressed like that Darren Young?
Zack Ryder was not dressed up like Darren Young. You said that this was Darren Young. This is Sting. Well, guess what, Zack Ryder? Sting called. He wants his coat back. It's not Darren Young. The Darren Young match is coming up later on in the show.
That's what you told me.
It's not what I said.
I'm a little rusty on my wrestling. I used to watch it back in the day, but now I'm rusty.
Sting. Zack Ryder.
I'll try to get it right, but I could have sworn you told me that was Darren Young.
No, I did. I bet you stayed awake for that one. Kevin Owens just went up against Sami Zayn, and the matchup was insane.
I thought it was never going to end.
I was never going to end. I hope that they would fight forever. That is the tagline for this feud. Fight forever. And sure enough, oh my God. And speaking of battle botch, there was another big battle botch in this one. Sami Zayn went to go do that sit down backflip off the top rope and landed on his shoulder. That looked like it hurt.
Isn't that how you ruined your shoulder?
No, that was in the Kofi Kingston match. I actually forgot to mention that. Kofi Kingston took the same punch and flip and landed on his shoulder just like I did, except I separated his shoulder. Kofi seemed fine.
Because Kofi is an athlete with
So am
muscles that
I'm
works out
feisty
every day.
spring
and he probably
chicken.
eats lots of apples.
Oh my God. I'm going to shove an apple up your ass. Now listen to me.
That's disgusting.
No, listen to me.
Don't talk to me like that.
Listen to me. So Sami Zayn goes all out in this matchup, but so does Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens does a big, huge bullfrog splash. Sami Zayn counters with that suplex head first onto the solid steel ring apron. And then...
How do you remember all this?
How do you forget it? It was so badass.
They just roll around a little bit
No.
and somebody pins someone.
No, the exploder suplex. Sami Zayn does an exploder suplex. Kevin Owens no-sells it. Sami Zayn catches him again in an exploder suplex. And then 1, 2, Kevin Owens kicks out. Kevin Owens goes for a pop-top powerbomb. No, Sami Zayn reverses it. Sami Zayn,
Getting worked up.
haluva kick. Sami Zayn hits it.
Breaking out in a sweat.
Shut up, you're ruining my job. Sami Zayn hits the haluva kick. Kevin Owens is dead. He's trying to pick him up, and Sami Zayn almost looked like he showed some compassion. And he was like, oh no. Pow! Nails him with another kick. 1, 2, 3. That was candidate for match of the year. Maybe top 5. I think that was amazing. If you didn't like that match, you're a couple of haters. And then what do? From that match, they go right into Becky Lynch versus Natalya. You can see everybody in the seats getting up. Divas match gotta pee. Oh crap, I just called them divas. People are gonna be pissed. No, women's match gotta pee. No, but seriously, and actually...
That's not nice. I only care about the women's matches. That's all
It actually was a good match. No disrespect to Becky Lynch or Natalya.
The guys are boring. They're heavy, just flopping around. The girls actually do twirls.
Yeah, they did a lot of twirls. We got to see Becky Lynch and Natalya do a few twirls. And then... I couldn't believe this.
They're more entertaining.
That again,
Don't
you went
make
up.
fun of me with the twirling.
You went up in the picks because you had Sami Zayn and I had Kevin Owens, so you went up. And then you went up in this because Natalya won and Becky Lynch lost. How does Becky Lynch lose?
Because Natalya,
Yes,
they need to raise
Natalya.
Natalya up. She's been there a long time.
She has been there a long time. I thought she was there to put over the new, fresh
No, she doesn't want to put
Divas
over
Revolution
anybody.
or Women's Revolution. No. Becky Lynch, jobber of the women's division. Becky Lynch loses. People are pissed. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but we seen Darren Young go up against The Miz. This is not Darren Young.
That old man in the sheet shirt hanging with the suspenders.
Let's talk about that at the
scary.
end of the match. Do you now see that this is not Darren Young? You now know what Darren Young looks like?
Stop.
You called him a little fella.
It was a little mistake.
Okay, so they were putting on a pretty good match, right? And then all of a sudden, Bob Backlund, Maurice get involved. Maurice acts like Bob Backlund injured her. Bob Backlund decides to take off his clothes for some reason. And then Darren Young snaps, puts The Miz in the crossface chicken wing wang. He's strangling him down on the floor. And then the match is over. Double count out. Fell.
That
What a
guy-
waste.
That guy with the shirt's scary looking.
That's Bob Backlund, man. He's one of the best.
He is?
I can't believe the way that
Is he
matchup
like
just
an
ended.
old school guy?
Yeah, he was like the champ when I was born.
Oh, and they brought him back?
They brought him back.
As
He's
just like a
making
manager?
Darren Young great again. He's Darren Young's manager.
But why is he wrapped in a sheet like that?
That's his shirt. He ripped it off. If you were paying attention to the match instead of...
All of a sudden, I look up and just he's hanging out with the suspenders and the sheet and the teeth. Well,
that was a fail ending to a great match. The Miz retains the Intercontinental title, and it's a double count out. So neither one of us get a point because you picked Darren Young,
So wait,
and I picked the Miz.
so
neither
who's
one of us.
winning? I'm winning, right? Yeah, you're in a panic. I'm winning.
Where are you going? John Cena's on versus AJ Styles. Where are you going?
There's more?
What do you mean there's more? It's the middle of the match. It's not even over yet. You
It's
can't go
almost
to
10:30.
You can't go to bed yet, boy. You're not really going to bed, are you?
I'm tired.
I'm going over the Ninja Twins if you go to bed.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I am.
Everyone will tweet me that I win, and I'll look at it in the morning.
So heel wife just wandered off to bed, and we just seen a car crash of a match. I cannot believe that John Cena almost botched that finish. He could not even get AJ Styles up for the attitude adjustment off the second rope. He's like finagle with him. He's like, maybe if you put your arm here and I put my leg there and just put your arm here and then maybe I can stand up. No, we gotta readjust. Maybe if you put your leg here and put your arm there and then okay, now we got it. Woo! Apple juice. I never lose. John Cena pins AJ Styles in the match, but Enzo and Cass were the real stars right here. Enzo and Cass were lit. They completely lit up this match. They completely lit up the arena, and it was fucking phenomenal. And thank God I got another one in the win column for me, because I picked Super Cena's team. She picked AJ Styles and the Bullshit Club to win. No, they failed it times 2. It was really kind of sad to see Cena in this match, because here you got Enzo and Cass, 2 young guys doing their thing, and then there's John Cena, and he's like the old guy trying to stay relevant, and he's like, you kids still love me, right? The kids still love me, right? Look, I can do an attitude adjustment off the second rope. As long as I can put my arm here and my arm's there, and then I can hoist them up and flip them over. And she's in bed now. I'm gonna head over to the Ninja Twins and watch the rest of this. They live right around the corner. Okay, so I made it over to the Ninja Twins house.
Showing up.
It's a party. Look at, he's playing Pokey Pokey, isn't he?
No.
Yeah.
I was all fucking night.
All night. Well, see, I made it just in time to watch Chris Jericho and Randy Orton flap their gums, right?
He's wearing pants. He's wearing pants.
Randy Orton's wearing pants? Why the hell?
He's not working. He's just getting interviewed.
Still, we're backstage wearing no pants.
Yeah, he always walks around in his underwear. Did you even put down Pokey Pokey for a second to see what had just happened with Chris Jericho and
happened?
Randy Orton? Wait, spoiler alert, guess what? You have Randy Orton returning after, I don't know, 3 years. RKO out of nowhere.
I thought it was 4 years. 4 years.
How long has it been? Forever?
It's been 9 months.
Hashtag out of
He
nowhere.
was pregnant.
Well, Jericho built him up. Ooh, Brock Lesnar's words, not mine. Brock Lesnar's words, not mine. What the fuck did he think was gonna happen?
RKO out of nowhere.
Too stupid! So, that was it. Bunch of flapping gums, and now we are ready. Main event
Can
time.
I go play? Can I go back to playing Pokemon now?
You're not gonna watch the main event?
What? No. Dean Ambrose is gonna win. It's fine.
So we just watched the main event.
Who?
Dean Ambrose retains the title. Why?
Why? Because I picked it in my picks video.
He did
Something.
say
I did.
He did.
I did say.
And Heel Wife said the same thing.
See, I think
I
me and
thought
Heel Wife
Roman
are
was
on
gonna
something.
take it. I thought Roman was gonna take it. That was some match. That was something.
That was pretty good.
Roman Reigns did put on a performance. I was proud of him. You
impressed
did
with
good,
all
Roman.
3 of them. Yep.
And,
I was.
and you had Stephanie McMahon, Mick Foley at ringside. You had Daniel Bryan and
Mick Foley too stupid for wearing green and not red.
he should have
Red
met
is
Stephanie.
SmackDown.
Stephanie had a red
Should've
raw
matched.
dress, raw ass red dress.
Way to botch it.
He wears green. Looks like Santa Claus.
He likes Christmas.
You like Christmas.
So Daniel Bryan
green, goddammit.
and Shane McMahon were there too.
Yeah.
And the celebration was
was-
just off the chain. They were
it was
running
out of
around the
control.
ring. Go, woo! Yes. And when he retained the title.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It was like Seth Rollins
I knew it was coming.
throws Roman Reigns into the turnbuckle with a
Yeah.
buckle bomb.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns no-sells it.
No sells it.
Pops Seth Rollins in the mouth, hits him with a spear. Dean Ambrose runs in. Boom, dirty dildos. 1, 2, 3. That's
Dirty
it.
dildos.
I thought there would be some type of false dusty finish or something.
Nah.
And say, oh no, we need to have 2 champs. No, nothing of that nature at all.
2 champ, yeah.
So that's it. That's it for Battle Balls. I thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and let me know what you thought of the show in the comments below. Nailed it.